You do realize that this procedure carries certain risks?
I may not marry Brad Pitt.
I was thinking more along the lines of scarring and wound breakdown, even necrosis of the navel.
That's when your belly button rots.
Yes, thank you, Nurse Jackson. What I'm trying to say is that this is not a procedure to be taken lightly, especially if it's not essential.
You're looking at a woman with a wardrobe full of size 8 Versace. I'd say that was an emergency, wouldn't you?
Which adds up to a significant benefit on an intention-to-treat basis. So in summary, I just wanted to say that this medication has killed 100% of those who've had the misfortune to be prescribed it. Not worth it, is it? You bust a gut, but they just keep on coming. Department of the Living Dead.
Sorry. You were a nurse?
10 years. Like you, all the way up. Then I worked it all out. It's just a pie-eating contest. But you know what the prize is?
Enlighten me.
More pies. Reckoned I deserved better.
You're a door-to-door saleswoman, no offense.
None taken, believe me. Thanks for not listening.
Adam, I brought you this. I'm sorry. Should have knocked. No, don't cover him.
Anne-Marie, I didn't expect you. I was going to call you.
What happened?
Adam developed a severe infection. He went into DIC last night. I was hoping to find you before you.
Before I walked in. Sorry. Brought him this. But he might like it.
It's hard. When you get close, I sometimes wonder whether we should allow ourselves that privilege.
People die in this business. That's what Charles always said. One simply has to get used to it.
Reassuringly appalling. Charles was right, you know. We all have to cope, one way or another.
What if I'm not up to it? I'm beginning to think this was all a dreadful mistake. Me being here, the foundation. What if I can't do what you do? Cope.
When I was at school, they used to make us do cross-country running. Pure torture. After a mile or so, I would feel completely exhausted, just putting one foot in front of another. But all the other kids, well, they looked completely effortless, like they didn't have a care in the world. I felt like a total failure. And then one Wednesday, it was always a Wednesday, I was running and I caught my reflection in a window. And you know what I looked like?
I've no idea.
Just like the others. Like I didn't have a care in the world.
You've used that before.
Guilty. It is one of my better ones, though. You helped him. Whatever the outcome, you made one of his days just a little better.
Thank you.
Found you. Sorry, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
So you're telling me that the nurse we employed to replace the nurse that has gone off sick has gone off sick?
Yes.
Young girl involved in a fight, multiple stab wounds to the chest, hypertensive. ED's got the other one.
But not this one.
I diverted her. We don't want problems when the families arrive. She's got blood in her chest. She needs a drain now.
I can do it.
No time. Chest tube, 32, French. Thank you.
750.
Good. CT was just stable. We got a name yet?
Ty. T-Y.
What age is she supposed to be?
16. Did you speak to that rat?
Yeah, just the, usual spiel.
Good. I don't see it as a productive use of my time.
You're welcome.
Cut.
Jane tells me you have exciting plans for my foundation's money.
Did she go into detail?
Not exactly. Just sang your praises.
Right, well, I think there's one proposal you might find interesting, but let's talk about that on the ward round.
And I promise not to get in your way today. I remember Charles did hate to be distracted from the job in hand.
You know what? It's just nice to have someone who understands what we do here. I hate having to explain myself twice.
I'm going to have it out with him.
Oh, this isn't the time.
It's the only place I can pin him down. Those carcasses aren't level. The fittings are coming loose already.
We're here for Rachel, not some silly feud over a kitchen.
Should never have paid him. I know it's hard, but it's the only language they understand. Terry.
Yes, Bill.
Look, I know we've been through this, but those worktops...
Mr. Stoll.
Oh, listen, we'll do this later on, Bill, yeah? Thank you.
Mr. Stoll, can I introduce you to Lady Byrne? She'll be following us around.
Marie, please.
You will get used to him, shall we?
After you.
Well, Mr. Hutton, I've got a few new questions for you.
Right, shall we walk and talk?
So, the debutament infusion?
Oh. There's a present.
That's like your man's got taste.
That was a little treat to myself. I've become a great believer in life's priorities. Me, followed by everybody else.
This sort of thing don't come cheap.
I had a great lawyer. I see. I'm going back out there. I need to be prepared. Gym, clothes, makeup, and you have a little work done.
You sound just like Michael, Mr. Spence. If you want something, just have it, you know, all positive. You don't even seem scared about going under the knife.
No. Well, a little. But I think the risk is worth it.
I've never met a man I'd die for. Or even have a minor complication for.
I want to be the best I can possibly be. If that means a little surgery, then bring it on.
No. If you build it, they will come, sort of thing.
Well, people want to join a winning team. Mr. Griffin seems very experienced. Almost regal. Definitely a safe pair of hands. Artist's hands, wouldn't you say?
I guess.
Actually, I don't think I'm going to miss Michael at all.
OK, thank you.
So, the debutament infusion?
It's stabilised things. Her weight's come down a little on the frusemide.
How long? Without a heart?
It's impossible to say. But I think we should remain positive. She's high priority. As soon as the right donor comes along.
Byrne. So you must be Joseph's sister?
Joseph is my son.
No way.
Yes, way. But thank you.
Steady on you. I saw it first. Yeah, in from Uncle Barry. I don't think you've got any of them. Blimey, look at all this. They've got you done up good and proper here, haven't they, son, eh? How's he getting on?
We're holding. But Ben is top of the transplant list.
Oh, good. You hear that? Top of the list, son, right? Always knew you'd be top of something. Yeah, how's your bird, by the way? You know our old man's still on to me about his faux granite worktops.
Actually, I've got some news.
Have you?
Married. Ben found it. Online Vegas weddings. We did it last night. Mr. Hope was there.
I don't understand. How can they be married?
We all know that Ben and Rachel are, going out. As far as I'm aware, there are no legal implications. It's just a bit of harmless fun.
As far as you're aware. So what if it turns out to be binding? I mean, you can do anything on the internet these days. Who on earth married them?
Elvis Presley.
It's certainly different.
The whole idea is ridiculous. No wonder she's worse than ever when this kind of thing is going on behind our
As I
backs.
said, it's just harmless fun.
Well, I can only apologise if you consider any of this inappropriate.
Rachel is 16 and seriously ill. I would have thought it was obvious that this kind of excitement is the last thing that she needs. I think I speak for both of us.